Okay, so here we are at the ingate area once again. Horses are going to exit this area and walk this direction like they're going back towards the warm-up ring. Again, this is going to be all the same surface, the same footing as exactly what's going to be in the main arena. All level 1, white, championship level footing material created by ESI. Honestly, I think that that's probably the most important aspect of this entire event. Of course, we've gone over every single detail, and I'm just giving you guys an overview, but we've planned every inch of every step of every location that's going to go into this event. Planning process for this entire event has taken the better part of the last 4 years. So this is just an overview, culmination of everything we've been working on, making sure every area, every inch is absolutely perfect for everybody involved. But first and foremost, it's horse and rider safety. That's what's going to make the sport amazing and as good as it gets here. So we've been working on this footing process. We've already used it. We've already shown on it. We've already been through that entire process of testing. So hopefully when it lays out here in this arena, we're going to make sure it's perfect. So, okay, here, this is the area headed towards the warm-up arena again. I know you guys saw that on a previous clip earlier on, but this area is actually, I'm really excited about, because this is the landing area for the horses from the stabling area. I know it just looks like big garage doors. This is the warm-up ring. I'm actually standing in the track area that's going to go all the way around the arena. So this is the warm-up ring. This is part of the warm-up ring. There's going to be a fence right here. And then this whole area here actually is going to be where all the riders and the grooms hold their horses, stage before the riders get on the horse to compete. So this also is going to be all footing, nice area for riders to drop their bags. We do have a rider lounge as well underneath the stadium for everybody to go. Horses are actually going to come through door number 16. So this door is going to be wide open, plenty of space, plenty of headroom. If you can picture the horses walking right into here from the stables, you have this big landing area, and they can go directly right into the warm-up ring. So extremely convenient and right there. So we're going to walk through these human doors, and I'm going to take you guys on a walk. I'm going to put my sunglasses on. It's kind of warm today. And we're heading outside, and you're going to get a gist of the path that the horses are going to walk. So again, this is not set up for our event yet, but I'm going to walk you guys through it. Door 16, that's where the horses are going to go. You can see these little parking lines here. If you can envision, the width of this is going to be the width of basically the horse path. It's going to all be matted, of course. It's going to be lined with these, what we call bike racks, to line both sides. The horses are safe the whole way. I think we can walk through here. But what the horses are going to actually do is, and it's really close. Everything is really close. It's not far. This whole street is going to be closed down for the competition. So the horses are not going to have to worry about vehicle traffic or anything like that. They're going to walk out door 16, cross the street, but not really. There's going to be no cars. It's all going to be matted. And then they're going to walk to this side of the street, and we're literally going to be walking on the horse path. So just like you're at another horse show, you're walking the horse path to the competition arena. It's going to be enclosed in, so the horses can't get out for their safety, all rubber matted. And then actually over here, these are the barns. It's right here. It's literally, it's not at Dickies Arena, but it's at another complex that's within the whole larger complex. This is Will Rogers Arena. These are the arenas that were in the complex that we had our World Cup qualifier years ago here in Texas. The barns that we're using are right here. These 4 barns right in front of us. And the interesting thing is these are brand new buildings. They just last year did complete renovations, state-of-the-art ventilation. And honestly, I'm just really proud of the stabling amenities that we're going to be able to offer for everybody. I know on a previous post on HorseShow360, I put videos and tours up of the stabling, but now you're getting a full gist of the entire path that the horses are going to take. So really it's been, what, 2-3 minutes of a walk and we're here. This is the entrance of FEI. This is where they're going to walk into the stabling area. Again, those horses are only going to do that walk a few times, so it's really no big deal. Here now we're entering the stabling complex. This is where security is going to be. This is where stabling is going to be. To be honest with you, I have not been over here today, so I don't know what it looks like inside. It's obviously not set up for us, but I'll take you through a quick walkway. So if you can see these barns, these 4 buildings are going to be all of our stabling area. This first building right here is going to be all for European and EU horses coming from around the world. The second building there right in the middle is actually going to be the wash rack area, private wash rack area, and the lunging ring. The next building is going to be for North American horses. So very separated, very in their own spaces. I don't know what it's set up for right now, but you can see it has massive big ass fans. The architecture is amazing, perfectly flat ground, draining ground. All the stalls are going to be matted. We have brand new, literally brand new, custom 12 by 12 stalls made by Saratoga Stalls for this event. Every horse is going to have absolutely brand new stabling. A lot of space. Every horse and rider per horse is going to have their own tack stall. So it's going to be extremely luxurious. Now we're walking through the EU horse stabling, so the European horses. This is their whole building, which is pretty amazing. They're going to have plenty of space. Now, what we're going to do is all the EU horses are going to walk right down this ramp to go to either their private wash rack space, wash rack area, and also the lunging area. This is obviously set up for other agricultural events. I don't know what it's set up for, but let's check out the wash rack area first. So this does not look like what ours is going to look like. It's going to be a big open space for us. We're going to have private wash rack areas on that side for EU horses. And on this side, we're going to have private wash rack areas for North American horses. So very separated, neat and organized. We go into this, it looks like it's full of shavings. I don't know what was in here from a stock show or something like that. But this is the private lunging area. We can get 3 great circles in this space, 3 50, 60-foot circles for lunging horses. All amazing footing. Pretty incredible. Monitors throughout each building so people can watch what's going on in the arena. Then we walk through here, and then I'm really excited about this space. To my right is going to be all the North American horses. So everybody that hasn't had to go through quarantine to compete at this championship is going to be stabled on this side. And then right about where I'm standing, which is the start of the door, all the way to the other end of the building, massive indoor arena, riding arena here in the stables. So this is literally 90 by 210 in dimensions, all amazing footing, all private working space for everybody at World Cup Finals. Dressage, jumping, doesn't matter. We'll have a time schedule for them to ride with plenty of time. This competition too World Cup Finals is the only competition we're having throughout the week. We have one national Grand Prix with only 25 extra riders, so we don't have any other competition going on. So there's going to be plenty of time for all the riders to work and have a luxurious, quiet, calm space. No spectators around the stables and the warm-up ring. So the environment for the horses really does not get better than this. And it's massive. I mean, you have a massive private indoor. Again, for both dressage and jumping, this space will be open during competition time for riders to also warm up in a little bit more open space. So they have two great options for preparation for the show ring. This is the space where people will get to watch the warm-up ring. People are part of their teams. We have a number of offices over here and concierge spaces. So these are the spaces that all of the rider lounge, groom lounge, trainer lounge, steward offices are going to be. So this is the area directly in the stabling units where everybody's going to get convenient lounge space, extremely luxurious, food all day, every day for everybody involved. So we're really excited about all the different amenities that we're going to be able to offer at this championship. So great. This is the main space because this is the EU stabling barn. We just walked through all 3 barns and buildings. And this is where all the lounge space is going to be, all the food preparation for a lot of the stewards and officials that are in the stabling area, the vets. Vets have their own office. Stewards have their own office. Split Rock Jumping Tour team is going to have their own office here where the show office is going to be. A lot of soft seating. And all the food is going to be here. And you can see the stabling is right there. So extremely convenient for absolutely everybody. You can see they've been advertising for our championship here for a long time. So anybody see anything with this logo on, you know it's for our championship. All the merchandise, everything in the Split Rock Jumping Tour merchandise shop and Dickies merchandise. That's the official logo that we're really proud of. So this was the entire stabling area. As you can see, the walk was extremely convenient. We just did the entire walk in no time with a lot of explanations. So the walk for the grooms and the horses are going to be extremely convenient and happy. We're also pre-arranging for all the grooms and everybody because there's heavy security here. This is a major sporting stadium, just like any other stadium that has high level security. We've arranged for all the grooms and the staff with the horses to get pre-checked. So when they arrive on the property for the first times, they're going to get security checked. All their bags and all their equipment are going to be pre-checked. So it's going to be absolutely seamless for the horses and riders when they're going to the show arena without having to get checked every time they go in. These are part of all the little details that we have to go over every single inch. Every single inch we have to check and make sure everybody's taken care of the second they arrive at this event. And that's our job. And it's been a pretty exciting process. When we walk out of this stabling area, I'm going to take you guys through the vendor area and the walk that it's going to take for the riders to look up at the stadium and where we go from there. Okay, so we're back outside the stabling area now. And as you can see here, this is the EU stable, like I described, the European horses. This is the wash rack area. The next building is actually going to be for the American horses, North American horses, as well as all of that big riding arena for all the horses in the stabling area. The next building is actually going to be the jog arena. That's where the jog is going to be stationed. It's going to be a different type of footing for jogs, for dressage, jumping, and jumping on Sunday morning. And then the next building is actually where the national stabling is going to be stabled. So everything extremely concise right here. And if you turn the camera that way, you can see the loading dock where the horses are going to go into the arena. It's literally right there. So extremely convenient. You can see how impressive Dickies Arena is right behind us here. And then now we're going to do the walk and take you guys up the steps and check out the incredible vendor area we have.